Yes. All right, we're reconnected. All right, looks like we're connected. All right. Hello from CES, guys. We got a little bit of a crowd here at the booth. Let's see what we got so far. Let's see. All right, so less is more, less is more. Let's see what the guesses are. Someone says E to E, headless. Yeah. Free small TV with purchase of 3x. No. Footage of the world's smallest violin. Headless with a mobile app. Headless with an Apple Vision Pro app. Should we do a Vision Pro app?
We can make a Meta Quest app.
Maybe I can sell my Vision Pro to comma. comma-3x. Did you skip one? $1,000 says comma-3x is extra 3XS. It's too many letters. Comma isn't making any new hardware, so I dropped you. Let's see. This morning you don't look crazy. Are we live? Everything working good for everybody? It's a little blurry. How's it now? Comma robot upgrade. It is a robotic upgrade for your car. I'll show you guys the boot. So we got a 10x20 this year. We got the same similar video displays going as last year. And then we got these nice time lapses. Tiny box red. Nice tiny logo. AI for your car. And then got some more time lapses. These videos here are videos from you guys on YouTube. Super cool to be able to show people and say like, hey, these are all just from real users. Got another stand here. Make driving chill cones. And then we're giving out these air fresheners.
Yeah, no, we don't make the hardware. We're writing the software.
All right. So I think we'll wait a little bit. We'll maybe wait for 250 people to be in here before we announce the price.
You gave him a tour?
Yeah, I gave him a tour of the booth.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to CES.
Anything you want to point out about the booth?
We're excited to have you. Did you show them a tiny box here?
Yeah, I did. I showed them tiny box. Yeah, for your car. Yeah, it's that way now. Any more guesses what the announcement is? Yeah, we'll wait until 250 and we'll start the announcement.
If you come by our booth, if we still have any hats, we'll give you some.
If you're at CES, come by. LVCC, West Hall, 6475, I think.
Yeah, we're having a great CES. People are really responding positively.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of hype.
Oh, I didn't show the setup diagram. Want to show that off?
Yeah, sure. We finally made it easy to understand how to install the device in your car.
Yeah, people really like this. They understand, like, this is what's in your car. This is what we give you. We just give you an upgraded version of the lane keep camera in your car.
Okay, but tell them we're no longer calling it installation.
Oh, we're also not calling it installation.
New band term.
Installation is banned, even though it's right here.
First offenders.
Yeah. We're calling it plugging it in now. Nobody's gonna say I can't plug in the device into my car. All right, let's see. How are comma's models? We'll talk about that in a bit. Comma-3 thin, comma-3x AI flops. Yeah, it's got tons of AI flops. Where's George? He's not at the booth right now. Plug and play. No. Plug and play. Plug and play has always been a good saying. Yeah. Less hugging is better. We agree. NVIDIA Cosmos impacts. Nothing. It will not impact openpilot for you.
What does a car need?
When will be a model that drives in lanes? Our models do that pretty reliably. ML Sim update. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
So the function is in the car and it just makes the notification easier.
We enhance those features, so we won't get over-the-air updates for
ML said, yeah, we'll talk about that. Live stream is still pixelated. It looks good on my end. All right, we have 2:47. I think we're ready. Shane, let's get started.
I'll take over.
Yeah. All right. Shane is going to unveil our. Yeah, let's do it.
Put the trim back on, and just like this guy, you are driving.
Is it already in use?
Can I see it? You guys see that?
Is it allowed to?
Ready? Wait, let's build up to it. Can we get a countdown? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You get to do it slowly though. That's what I'll feel like.
All right, let's do it.
A bit anticlimactic.
All right, you guys remember Black Friday? This year, every day is Black Friday. Yeah, some of our audience is, guys, we're clapping. Yeah. $9.99. We did it. We were here 2 years ago. We dropped the price to $14.99 on the comma-3. We're finally at $9.99 on these beautiful comma-3x's. And I think, Shane, we got to merge the PR. Can we deploy the website? Let's deploy the website. And then we got our first $9.99 customer ready here. As soon as it's ready. Yeah. We're already on Shopify, on everything.
So Shopify.
Rip Black Friday customer. They got the same deal. I don't know why Black Friday people should be happy. It's actually crazy when you think about it. Yeah. It's the same thing we were able to ship you for $2,200 originally on the comma-3, 3.5 years ago. Now it's $9.99. Thoughts on H1B? We love H1Bs. We get them for people all the time. Props to Comma for continuing to lower the price. Yeah, this is what we spent all year doing. Last year we really tried to get these 3Xs down for you guys. Building so many more. Black Friday sale did really well. That was Black Friday sale. Yeah, nice. I'm delighted. Yeah. Yes. When $8.99. So this, this is it for the 3X. We're really hoping that we can just, we've kind of like reached the right place on the price. This is what we've been aiming for. We did Lightning Hard, which is the custom 845 SOM. That shipped last year. We did Harness V3, we lowered the price of that. We've really been working on design for manufacturability, better supply chain, and operationally being more efficient on this stuff. comma-3x is a big improvement on the design front. And this is what we've been aiming for years and years. We launched the comma-3. It was all the stuff we wanted to build, and then it took us a few years to get it down to the price. To the price of like a comma-2. We're back to 3 digits. Price drop benefits everyone. Nobody's getting screwed over. More users equals more training. That's right. Are we ready on the deploy? Internet is down at the convention center. Okay. 99 is the best price. I don't think alone would have the same emotional marketing. Yeah. I mean, it's not about emotion or marketing. This is probably optimal. This has been the target the whole time. And we've lowered it as we were able to, improve things. Difference between 3 and 3X mainboard is night and day and good for reliability. Yeah, if you see those pictures, it looks beautiful. The comma-3 was cool. It was the first thing we did like fully in-house. And then 3X is, we learned a lot of lessons. 3X is beautiful. Lightning Hard is beautiful if you've seen that. Shout out to Roba. Does really great work. what's the roadmap with openpilot and tinygrad integration. So now openpilot, as of a few weeks ago, is running like straight up tinygrad master. We bump it regularly now, so that's super cool. We're in like all the normal code paths now. Chen Yu, do you want to talk about openpilot and tinygrad a bit? So Chen Yu's, we're borrowing him here. He's doing comma pitches for the week.
So it's nice that Comma was using a 1-year-old tinygrad, and it's very nice that it's to the master, almost master now.
Yeah, no, we are on the master as of last week.
Yeah. So we make it hard to make tinygrad run smooth, fast on your device, so that you can run bigger models.
Nice. So that's openpilot and tinygrad, straight from tinygrad themselves. All right, this is better than a new product, TBH. Yeah. So some people have come by the booth and they're talking about new hardware, comma-4, comma-5, and we ask them what they want, and they say most of the time experimental mode. They want experimental mode to be good, and the good news is that's coming to your 3X. It doesn't need any new hardware, and this is largely all the companies are working on. We're working really hard. They always think it's going to go faster. Are we ready? Oh, 9. All right, it's live.
Yep.
All right. There's our first customer.
Italian media.
You head out?
About automotive.
You head out? It's live. Anybody ready? Anybody buy already? Any word on the Aptera collab? I don't know. I saw their booth. They're just they are integrating openpilot and kind of following the guides we published publicly. We've had blog posts about this. When can I call someone and ask? If you want to talk to anybody at Comma, this is kind of the one time a year you can do it. Extended warranty plans. We did that. Nobody wanted it. Any updates on Toyota security? Yeah, there's a bunch of RAV4 Primes driving around, Toyota Siennas. Does this training stack run on tinygrad? Not yet. Anyone who complains about the pricing, you see the additional cost of ADAS packages of traditional OEMs. Yeah. Any thoughts on a headless device? What does headless mean? You want like the screen separate or no new device today? Well, same comma-3x, lower price. And that's the real victory. It's the same thing. It's a comma-3 that we were able to sell at $2,200 for $999. Show the team and names. Yeah, we can do that. So we got Shane here. Shane's making sure the new price deployed. Shane's the car team at Comma. All 300 cars on the list, that's all Shane. Along with the community, of course.
Real improvements are coming to your Toyota.
Yes. Real improvements for your Toyota. Lots of cool content on Twitter, lots of plots. You guys saw Alex, you guys saw Chen Yu. Mitchell is around somewhere. I'm not sure where right now. I think he's checking out some other booths. And Julie is doing a comma pitch right now. So we'll talk to Julie in a second. More comma merch. So we have merch at the booth. If you're at CES, come stop by the booth. And we'll give you some merch. Regular software. We got our first order? Nice. No screen for headless. So you guys don't want a screen. That's interesting. I think you kind of need a screen. I don't know. If the community, this is something I think the community can actually do a pretty good job of. Like Forks innovated on NDOG. Forks are, they offer a lot of value with MADs. Maybe there's something like some hardware Fork can try. No display on the dash. Second order's in. There we go. Black Friday sale really wiped us out. We sold 2,000 devices that month. It's pretty crazy. Best month ever by far. We had our best sales day ever on Cyber Monday. Yeah, I think this new price is going to crush it. Starting 2025 off. Less is more is kind of the theme for the year. ML Sim, less code, more neural network. Shane from Shane's Toyota Tune. That's the Shane from Frog Pilot Toyota. Oh man, we had a funny Frog Pilot story. So shout out to the Forks. We had some Sunny users come up. We had some Frog Pilot users come. We had this one woman come up and she said, "I gotta stop by the Comma booth because my boyfriend's a big fan." Oh, you just bought your $9.99? Excited for your device?
Absolutely.
All right, great.
This is my third one, so
Nice.
I have a 3x, but a 2 and a 3, and now I have a Rivian, so you guys better make it work for the Rivian.
All right, yeah. Oh, I gotta hype up the hackathon.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Make that priority number 1 for me,
All right, will do.
because I got a comma-3x that doesn't work for my car, so we're gonna...
All right. They want a headless device. How do you feel about headless device?
Headless. Yeah, I mean, you don't necessarily need the camera, the
All right,
screen on it.
so you don't think the screen is necessary? Interesting.
I don't really look at the screen when I use it, so I could definitely see one without a screen.
Yeah.
Although it does build a little bit of confidence to have the, to make sure that it actually sees the lines and sees the path that it's going to be taking. I guess maybe a bit of a reassurance, but maybe different price options. If it saves you a lot of money to not have a screen, you can lower the price and have
No,
both options.
the screen's $40.
Okay, so keep the screen then, I would say.
Yeah.
If it was like a
reverse engineer Android Auto,
Okay.
and then make it appear as an Android device.
Yeah, I mean that gets brought up a whole lot. It's not really feasible to do.
really?
Like, what do you do? What do you want to do if you want to plug in your phone, right? For example.
Oh yeah, true.
There's a whole bunch.
You'd have to daisy chain, yeah.
Yeah.
To music, yeah, true.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't sound super passionate about the headless, but what is like the number one thing you want to see
I would
in
say
your?
if it was a $300 screen and you got it down, to $699 with no screen, that would be a different story. If it's
Oh,
only
no,
$40,
screen doesn't contribute much
It's not
cost at
that
all.
much of a difference.
No.
Then I would say keep the screen.
No. Okay, cool. So you like screen. What's the number one thing you want? You want to see an openpilot besides Rivian, or is car support kind of the number one thing for
Increased
you?
compatibility. Cars. I mean, I like a lot of cars that aren't compatible. So I mean, BMWs, Porsches, Audis. I know there's different reasons that those don't work, but that would be great just to have a lot more broad compatibility with all different brands. To really not even have to worry about is this car compatible, is that car compatible, and just be able to know that my comp is going to work from one car to the next no matter what I buy.
Cool.
Would be nice. So I guess maybe focus on that front. The device works, as long as it's compatible with everything.
Nice. All right, cool. All right. Yeah. This was our first $9.99 customer. I don't know. So a lot of suggestions. Oh, somebody's talking about an app. All right, we had a web engineer start this month, so you'll see some stuff on that. Would like better Prime features. Yeah, so the web team is working on that. Hi, what's up, Trent? Nice to see you. What scent are the air fresheners? I think they're Ocean. The air fresheners have been a big hit. The displays have been a big hit. I think we solved a lot of things about the messaging. I think people are getting it more. I think they're getting it a little bit more here than last time. Oh yeah, the frog pilot story. Okay. So this woman came up to the booth and she says, I got to stop by, take a picture of the comma booth. My boyfriend's a big fan. And then she asks us, so you guys are the ones who make the device that makes the frog sounds and that has the frog pictures. We're like, that's not quite us. We had to explain the nuance of the forks and stuff. Will you pay fee from Navs for Sunny? I don't know what that means. Chinny, you want to show off the merch, our new merch? You want to model the new jacket? Our CES jackets. So comma on the back, comma on the front. Make driving chill. Show off the make driving chill. Yeah, you look great. Yeah, I don't know. Does it play sounds, or maybe she was just talking about pictures? I'm not sure. Never driven with Frog Pilot. I have driven with Sunny Pilot. I gotta try Frog Pilot. Will the comma air fresheners be available at the comma store? They should, yeah. Maybe we can. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to put them in the box too. Ordered in December. If your device hasn't shipped, yeah, it should have shipped though. We talked about the upcoming hackathon. Yeah, so we got a car hacking hackathon next month, February 21st. It's our first car hacking hackathon. We rented out a bunch of big parking lots by the office. And if, car hacking is a broad term, we'll have comma bodies there like last time. The hope is we'll get like Rivian, we'll get F-150, Mach-E, and we'll get to push a whole bunch of cars through to upstream and kind of accelerate that process for a whole bunch. And then maybe there'll be some people working on some cool stuff like maybe an Audi, maybe a Cybertruck. If you're interested in the hackathon, best way to get a job, best way to get an internship, or if you just want to have a good time, work on carporting. If you have good programming skills, it's super easy to pick up. Car hacking isn't like some like nebulous skill. We have really great tools for it. You can team up with people. You get to work alongside the comma team. Should be a lot of fun. So if you want more info about the hackathon, go to blog.comma.ai. It's our latest blog post. You'll find all the details there. We love students. We love anybody who wants to come and have a good time at the hackathon. The bar is very high though, so no apply, and we're fairly selective on the hackathon. Yo.
We are super excited about the car hacking hackathon. Did you tell them Rivian?
Yeah, I'm talking about Rivian.
Great.
Yeah.
We need
F-150
support.
Rivian. Any other cars?
Someone asked for the Cybertruck.
Yeah, I told them about Cybertruck. Yeah, maybe. Robo might do that.
There's no lane lines over there. It's just looking at the
Did Chenny do any of the work on the port of the Qualcomm? I mean, I think the cool thing about TinyGrad is all the things everybody does with TinyGrad largely affect the speed.
similar to Autonomy.
How is 0 to 10? We can talk about that.
Rivian desperately needs it. I know it's kind of
I know.
embarrassing that they're shipping a $100,000 car in the current year that doesn't have good ADAS.
A lot of people
Really
have come by the booth.
embarrassing.
Yeah. A lot of people have come by the
We're
booth asking
rooting
for
for them,
Rivian.
but you can't sell to your customers at that price point and that type and not offer them something.
Lucid. All right, so we have nobody from the Autonomy team here, but I'll give a quick email sim. What's
you
up?
want to shout out hiring?
Yeah, I will.
Customer service.
Customer service? Oh, we want to automate that. If you're a software engineer who wants to come automate customer
It
service,
still requires some amount of human intervention. It's like level 2. Our customer service is level 2. You still have to pay attention at all times.
if you're a software engineer who's excited about working on the shop, about like working in the factory, a really good software engineer can come and like run the comma factory. There's all sorts of cool stuff you can build. Software engineer with like some hardware knowledge, or a hardware engineer with some software knowledge, or be good at both. Excited to be at the comma hackathon. Oh, that's Sunny. Yeah, we're excited to have you.
Did you tell them it's a banned word in our booth?
Sunny?
We don't talk about the
No,
forks
it's not a
here.
band.
No, I'm
We
just kidding.
love
I'm
the
just kidding.
forks.
That was a joke. That was a
I
joke.
made a joke about it, and somebody was like, "Why do you hate the forks?" And
We love the forks.
Yeah, we love the
our
forks.
community.
We love the forks. Rivian does have ADAS. They do. All these cars we support.
No, we're not saying they don't. It's just embarrassing.
Yeah.
So if it's not as good as openpilot, you should use openpilot.
Yeah. Rivian does have ADAS, but very limited. Yeah. Sad. Any updates on new OP driving models? All right. So the update is things have gotten better. So things have gotten better. They will get better. Our Autonomy team is working super hard to ship you ML Sim.
So they were here every day over the holidays.
Yes, they were here every day over the holidays. I drove to SF from San Diego before Thanksgiving, and lane changes would fail all the time. It would cut turns. Sometimes it would even change lanes uncommanded. And then I drove right before Christmas, and it was night and day difference. You can really feel the progress. So we're just going to keep improving it. We thought we would have shipped it by now. It would be really cool to launch it with the price drop, but didn't happen. It's kind of an open resource problem, right? It's hard to predict. But yeah, we're going to keep chugging away at it until it's ready to ship. It's kind of the name of the game.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Are you heading out? Oh, okay, cool. See, all right. Everybody ditched me. Shane's still here. What else? We got to talk about hiring a little bit, but any other? So 010. We're thinking about shipping a release. Would you guys want to see like a 098 with the stuff we have? We've got Toyota Long with massive improvements there. We have the TinyGrad runner. We have ISP Bear. We have somewhat improved DM model. Just much fewer false positives. We have gas gating for you. So we have a good amount of stuff for a release, but it's not ML Sim yet. Is Tesla going to be upstream next month? Yeah. So the goal at the hackathon is to push through a whole bunch of carports that are kind of like in a decent state, and then we'll finish them up and do the validation. So we want to get Tesla in, we want to do Rivian, and we want to do Ford. Those are the three big ones. And then maybe like if somebody wants to bring a Subaru Pre-Global, we can get that in. The system working Europe. So there's no geofence. It'll work anywhere. We train on data from all over the world. You can look up these beautiful maps we've posted on Twitter of where our data comes from. So you can engage. It works anywhere. Tell Shane he did an amazing job with Toyota too. Yeah, he did. We were driving around the Vegas streets with it. It's good. Is each model separate from prior? What makes them different? Model of what? Oh, the driving models. Yeah, they're different. Why isn't it such that each is better than the last with respect to long lap? So longitudinal is, and we aren't really working on that right now. So that's why you see that's quite different. The lateral is very different because we rewrote the entire training from scratch, and you're just seeing us like kind of get it up, the new stack up to the quality of the old one. And that just takes a long time for refactors, even regardless of open research problems. And this is an open research problem. Nobody has anything like this. Obviously there's a system that's far more capable than openpilot, but it isn't trained in this way. So it is an open research problem. Hard to give timelines. We're really pushing to get it out as soon as possible, though. We just set up a whole bunch of TinyBox Pros, tons of new compute. Where is TorqueBoy? TorqueBoy is still in San Diego. He's working on another kind of neural network. He'll be out for a little bit, but you'll see him soon. So the cluster was not greatly affected after moving to Tiny. No, we did get a lot more compute. You just ported the driving models. So we ported the runtime to TinyGrad on the device, which was a big help. We had SMPE, which had a whole bunch of issues, uses a bunch of CPU. It's very clunky to work with. Not super efficient. It's hard to export models. TorqueBoy is Harold, yes. Harold, our CTO, runs the Autonomy team. What about my boy Billy? We didn't bring Billy. Wanted to focus on the driving, on tiny boxes. Maybe next CES, it'll be time for Billy to shine. And Yassine got sick, so he is not going to be here, unfortunately. But I can almost guarantee he's at the office training new models for you guys. Yeah. Anything to share with DM? Yeah, we're working on temporal DM, end-to-end DM. Some of this stuff should ship pretty soon. You should feel the DM policy is just a lot smarter. Hey, I saved money by waiting a week to buy. Yeah, there you go. Let's have Shane check on sales when he's not talking to somebody. Curious how many we sold so far. Yeah, we're really pushing on the less is more theme for the year. Because we finally got down to this $9.99 price point, and then next up is ML7. We want to ship that ASAP. Less lines of code, less MPC, more neural net.
No, I'm serious. I looked up.
Once we ship ML7, things will really take off, and then it's the march to openpilot 1.0. Bring old model back. So old model is back on Master. Master should now be largely just somewhat better than release if you have a Toyota, or analogous to release.
I finally had to do a Google search, comma-AI.
Any interesting questions you got from people at CES? You say people are finally getting.
And got a Reddit post that said what the thing is.
Yeah, we've gotten some interesting questions. Like you can kind of refine the pitch of like what the product is. We're thinking of changing this to just say like it drives your car. No, really, it does. $9.99. Buy now.
So talk to me about this.
Our hall is a lot of like concepts. We're in West Hall. We're thinking of moving to another hall next time. Maybe something with more consumer electronics, stuff you can buy. Different vibe. Oh, Yassine's in the comments? Yep. Yassine's training new models. Told you. Yep. Any potential pricing issues with tariffs? And it's always a possibility it'll pop up. But this is something we've gotten better at, tracking like which parts we have to pay tariffs on, like just optimizing like when things get shipped, all this kind of stuff, buying quantity. This is how we got down to this $9.99 price point. It's one of the ways. I am not married, no. I don't know who tech support is. Make driving chills the best motto. Yeah.
How does it wash my face in?
Do you not get to pick where the booth is? I'm not quite sure how that works, actually. I'm sure we get some choice. What else? Comment, take a breath, let it do the driving. Yeah. It drives your car. No, really. Yeah. I think that's what Shane set the banner to on the website. All right, cool. That's kind of it. We're hiring. We're hiring software engineers, hardware engineers, operations people. We run a factory.
Okay,
you
so the
know,
last $100.
we're shipping the world's best ADAS and solving self-driving cars. Tons of stuff to do. Hardware engineers, software engineers, operations. That's really what we're hiring for. We have some roles on the website, but you know, the roles are just, you know, to give you an idea of what the jobs are like. If you're a good software engineer and you're interested in the problems, and you think comma is cool, sounds like it looks like a place you want to work, you'll probably be a good fit here. Just go to comma.ai/jobs. We got challenges, we got bounties, a lot of ways to get in that are super straightforward. Yeah, it's gonna be a great year. Autonomy 1.0. Less is more. In your opinion, what's the best car so far? So Lexus ES is our demo car right now. The 999 is just, nope, that is the price. 999 is the price now. That is the price for a comma-3x. We make money selling it for $9.99. Like, we're making a profitable business, and we'll be able to keep shipping you guys openpilot updates with the $9.99. It should be like a nice optimal price point for the product. Yeah, wish you growth for 2025. We had tons of user growth last year. We had some revenue growth, but you know, a lot of what we were doing last year is really validated the things that we're going to ship this year, like harness v3, these directions, like simplifying the install. You guys see like the new setup video. It's like a minute. It looks super easy. You can see in the comments. People like kind of see the stuff we're doing. Now the goal is to get that video to look just as easy but completely uncut. So that means like removing the 48-hour cure time for the mount, making the mount super easy to position, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. What's the greatest thing you're expecting to ship by end of this year? End-to-end long if we can. End-to-end longitudinal and chill mode. That, you know, that's going to change the game. Well, I hope you guys get a new ES so you can hack TSS3. We have the latest ES. Doesn't have security. Magnetic mounts. I think Shane bought a couple of tests last week. Cool. Any final questions? $9.99. Less is more. Theme for the year. We're set up for incredible growth for the year. Really fun time to join. You know, you look at some articles from TechCrunch from like 2016, $9.99, $24 a month. You know, learning a driving simulator. All those things are $9.99 happened, $24 a month happened. Well, you know, $9.99 plus harness. So we're not quite there yet. You know, it's gonna take a lot more work to get there. You know, you see the price cuts have gotten smaller over time. It's harder and harder to squeeze out these gains, but we'll get there. You know, if you want to help us get there, it's a great time to join. You know, comma-3x was designed by, you know, 2 hardware engineers. Software team on product side is a couple of people. Factories downstairs. It's, you know, you're gonna come here. There's not a whole lot of places you can come and build the future. And, you know, you get to come and you get to sit in the CES booth, and when people come by the booth, they're like, yeah, so it like watches the road, and then like it looks like I'm paying attention, and it has like a GPS, it's a dash cam. They're like, no, it drives your car. It, you know, drives half of your miles. So I don't know how many places you can work that you can say that at. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to talk to users, to show people the product. Can you tell guys what car you were driving? So we all drive. We have like one of each brand of car in the office, and we all like rotate between them. What state do you sell most units in? California. Maybe we could change that this year. Maybe we can. I think more than half of all devices go to California, including the whole world. You know, it's kind of reaching a more mass market audience now. Maybe you should offer demo rides. We do. You know, buy it on the website, return it if you don't like it. That's the best demo ride. It's gonna be better than any ride, like a 15-minute ride that we can show you. You know, this thing isn't a demo. It's a thing that you live with every day, and that changes the way you drive. C3X is more heat resistant. Yeah. 3X. We haven't really seen any heat complaints with the 3X. We improved a lot of the software on that a couple summers ago. It's really designed at the hardware level to live on your windshield through any weather. So no concerns there. Oh, I mean for CES specifically. Yeah, I don't know. External. You don't want an external display. I don't think you want this. You know, anything that was external that isn't just like the main thing stuck to your windshield. You know, doesn't have. Nobody really takes you up on that. Comma.ai didn't have that many users. You know, we used to have the gray panel that you have to stick on the windshield somewhere else. Not super great. It's all in the device now. Worth upgrading 3 to 3x? No, if you're 3 is working fine. It's the same thing. It's refactored. Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you're at CES, stop by the booth. $9.99. Try it out. 30-day return policy. No questions asked. Thanks for joining us, guys.